Hi everyone, welcome to Exam Drill 360. In today's session, we will discuss few important points of Earth rotation and revolution, along with 25 important questions from this part of physical geography, which will help you for your exams. This is the third MCQ yet basics discussion sessions on geography. Previous two sessions were related to Earth structure and latitudes, longitudes. I have added those videos links in the description. If you want, you can check them out as well. Now, without wasting more time, let's start today's session. This is our incredible Earth. So what is rotation and what is revolution? Rotation means the movement of Earth on its own axis. This is Earth and it is rotating in its own axis. And what else? We know that Earth takes 24 hours to complete one rotation. This is not exactly 24 hours. This is 23 hours plus 56 minutes. More precisely, in this one we called it sidereal day. That one we'll discuss later in this session. And because of rotation, there is day and night. We'll discuss everything in detail in this session. Now let me just pointing out a few important things. Let's see about revolution. Revolution is the movement of Earth around the Sun in an elliptical orbit. So how much time Earth takes to complete one revolution? This is exactly 12 months, means 1 year and 6 hours. And this 6 hours is calculated in fourth number of year as 24 hours. If it is 6 hours for 1 year, then 24 hours in 4 years. So this 24 hours means as a day, this will be added in your leap year. And that is why leap year comes in every 4 years. And because of revolution, seasonal changes occurs. Change in the seasons. We'll discuss everything in detail later. And another point, what is circle of illumination? Circle of illumination is what? When sunlight comes to Earth's surface, there is an imaginary line which separates day and night. This imaginary line is called a circle of illumination. Clear? And what is perihelion and aphelion? Perihelion and aphelion. When Earth rotates around the Sun, this is the maximum distance when Earth is present in this particular area, and this distance is how much? 152 million kilometers. And this is the minimum distance. This is minimum and this is maximum. This is the minimum distance when Earth is in this particular place and is having least distance from Sun. What is that? 147 million kilometers. So when Earth is in this particular place, this is called as aphelion, and this is on which day? This is on July 4th. Clear? And when Earth is in this place, this is called as perihelion, and this is at January 3. Noted? And this is the actual shape of the Earth. What is that shape? That shape is oblate shape. So how this happened? The centrifugal force which is generated by Earth rotation, this is the main reason for its oblate shape. If we see this equator region is bulged, right? And it is squeezed in the poles area. This is squeezed. And how this happened is the Earth spins, this outward force which force? The centrifugal force which is greatest at the equator, this equator area, where the radius of rotation is largest. This is causing the planet to bulge out in this particular area. And that's why it's squeezed at the poles region. Now let's start the questions. We'll discuss so many things there only. Question number 1. The Earth completes one sidereal rotation in how many times? Correct answer is 23 hours, 56 minutes, 4 seconds. And what is the sidereal rotation actually? The precise time is called as sidereal day. This is the precise time of Earth's rotation. Got it? And this is very different from the solar day. What is solar day? There are two things. One is solar day and another is sidereal day. Sidereal is the precise time of Earth rotation, which is 23 hours, 56 minutes and 4 seconds. And solar day, what is solar day? 24 hours. And this is the time it takes for Earth to rotate once relative to the Sun. Clear? And this solar day is about 4 minutes longer than a sidereal day because the Earth is also moving in its own orbit around the Sun. Clear, we got how solar day is 4 minutes more than sidereal day. Next. Question number 2. The difference between solar day and sidereal day is mainly due to what? This one we discussed already, because of the Earth's orbital motion around the Sun. Next. Question number 3. The Earth completes one revolution around the Sun in how many days? Correct answer is, it is exactly 365 days, 6 hours. We discussed already, and this 6 hours is calculated in every 4 years with 24 hours. And this is added in the February month as February 29, the extra day. And that is what we call it as leap year. Next, question number 4. The tilted axis of the Earth is responsible for what? We know how is it. This is Earth, and it is tilted in this way, North Pole, South Pole. And how much it tilted? It is tilted around 23.5 degree. Here you suppose this is Sun. As the Earth orbits around the Sun, one hemisphere tilts towards the Sun. This hemisphere tilts towards the Sun. And that is why it receives more direct sunlight and experiences summer here. And the opposite hemisphere receives less sunlight. This one receives less sunlight, and here it is winter. For what it is responsible for then? Changes of the seasons, occurrence of the seasons. Clear? Next question. Question number 5. During summer solstice 21st June, which hemisphere is tilted towards the Sun? We know this summer solstice 21st June, this is having the longest day and shortest night in the northern hemisphere. So longest day in northern hemisphere means what? If Sun is here and this is tilted in this way, so this region, northern hemisphere, experiences longest day. Longest day means what? It is receiving large amount of sunlight. This is what is asking. During summer solstice, which hemisphere is tilted towards the Sun? Obviously north hemisphere. Then only if it is tilting towards the Sun, then only it is receiving more sunlight. Na? Clear? Question number 6. On 22nd December, which hemisphere experiences longer days and shorter nights? This is exactly 22nd December is what? This is winter solstice. We discussed summer solstice is having longest day and shortest night in northern hemisphere, and in that case December 22, which is winter solstice, this one is having longest day and shortest night in southern hemisphere. This is having longer day, shortest night, where it is southern hemisphere. Clear? Next, question number 7. The unequal heating of the Earth's surface during revolution gives rise to what? This one we recently discussed. Unequal heating means what? If it is tilting towards Sun, if this region is, this northern hemisphere is tilting towards the Sun, how much? 23.5 degree. Then this area is receiving more sunlight and the other surface is receiving less sunlight. That is why it is causing the seasonal change. Here if it will be summer, then here it will be winter. And what? Seasoning climate variations. Clear? Question number 8. The Earth is farthest from the Sun, aphelion, on which day? We discussed already. Aphelion is on which day? It is 4th July. And perihelion is on which day? That is in 3rd January. Next. The apparent migration of the Sun between Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn is due to what? We know about the axial tilt. How is it? 23.5 degree. The axial tilt means what? That when Earth orbits around the Sun, different hemispheres are tilted towards or away from the Sun, resulting the Sun's direct ray to appear to migrate between these two lines, Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn. So what is the reason then? Reason is Earth revolution with axial tilt. Next, question number 10. Leap year occurs once in every 4 years to adjust for, we discussed already, 365 days it takes plus 6 hours. These 6 hours will be calculated in next 4 years so that it will be added as 24 hours extra. And that is where leap year occurs. So answer will be 6 extra hours in Earth revolution. Clear? Next, question number 11. On which dates do both hemispheres receive equal sunlight? We discussed already that what is equinox. In our previous session, we discussed there is one vernal equinox and another is autumnal equinox. What are these 2 days and why these are 4? Vernal equinox is year March 21st, 21st to 22, and autumnal will be year September 22 to 23. So what are these equinox for? These equinox means day and night both are equal. Means 12 hours day and 12 hours night. So this is what is asking. Both hemispheres receive equal sunlight. Equal sunlight means in northern hemisphere also same time of day and same time of night. In southern hemisphere also same time of day and same time of night. This is what equinox only. March 21st and September 23. Clear? Next, question number 12. The longest day in the northern hemisphere is observed on which day? Northern hemisphere longest day. This is talking about summer solstice. On which day it is? June 21st, we know. Clear? Next, the shortest day in the northern hemisphere is observed on which day? Northern hemisphere it is asking. Northern hemisphere means June 21, which is summer solstice. This one is having longest day and shortest night. And in that way, winter solstice, what is that? December 22. This is also longest day and shortest night. So it is asking about the shortest day in the northern hemisphere. This one only. If in southern hemisphere, December 22, on December 22, it is having the longest day, then in the northern hemisphere, on that day, it will be in the shortest day. Clear? Question number 14. What is the primary reason for the difference in seasons on Earth? Seasons on Earth we already discussed, due to Earth tilt axis. Next. Question number 15. The midnight sun is a direct consequence of what? So what is this midnight sun actually? Midnight suns, this term refers to the consecutive 24-hour periods of sunlight which is experienced in somewhere in north. We see in this north, this part is north of Arctic Circle, and in this region is what? The south of Antarctic Circle. So in these two regions, when consecutively 24-hour periods of sunlight occurs, this is termed as midnight sun. Clear? And this tilt causes polar regions to lean towards the sun during summer months, resulting in prolonged period of 24-hour daylight, while the opposite hemisphere gets winter darkness. So let's see, this is sun. This polar region, this is the north of Arctic Circle. If this one tilted towards the sun, then this region is getting consecutively 24 hours day. So if this region is getting entire daylight for 24 hours, then the opposite region will get night only for the same period for 24 hours. And in the same case, when this south of Antarctic region gets sunlight for 24 hours day, then it will be day for 24 hours in that region, and the opposite will get night only. So this is for what? Axial tilt of Earth. Next, question number 16. The equinox signifies what? We already discussed equinox is having equal length of day and night. Same 12 hours of day and 12 hours night. Next, which phenomenon is directly related to the oblate shape of the Earth? This is also we discussed already. Because of the centrifugal force which is generated by Earth rotation, that is the reason for the oblate shape of the Earth, which is causing this bulk region in the equator area and the flattened region, squeezed region in the poles area. Rotation only. Next, question number 18. The coriolis effect which influences wind and ocean currents arises from what? Coriolis effect, what is that actually? Let's say this is equator. So if Earth did not rotate, then how the wind will be? And how the wind will come? The wind will come in straight line, in vertical line like this. So since the Earth is rotating, this causes moving particles such as wind, ocean currents. These are moving particles. So these particles will be deflected to the right. To the right of which region? In northern hemisphere. This is northern hemisphere, this is southern hemisphere. In this northern hemisphere, it will flow in this region, in this path, in this way. It will be deflected towards the right in northern hemisphere. This northern hemisphere. And the same for southern hemisphere. It will be deflected towards the left in the southern hemisphere. Got it clear? This is called as Coriolis effect. And we also got to know that why it is occurred. This is occurring because of the Earth rotation. Because if Earth won't rotate, then the wind, whatever the flowing object, whatever the moving object, wind or ocean currents, everything will be flowing this way in a straight line. Next, question number 19. The sun appears to move from east to west because of what? This one we know that sun does not move from east to west. That is what we see. That creates an illusion. So why is that? Because the Earth rotates on its own axis from west to east. Earth rotates from its own axis from west to east. In this continuous rotation, that is the point which creates illusion of the sun traveling across the opposite direction, that is east to west. So with its apparent movement beginning in the east at sunrise, which we are saying that sun rises in the east and sets in the west. So that illusion occurs because Earth is rotating from west to east. Yeah, rotation of Earth. Yep. Next, question number 20. The annual march of the seasons is most directly controlled by what? This one we discussed already, because of the revolution and tilt axis. Seasonal change. Next, question number 21. At the time of aphelion, Earth orbital speed is what? So if you see that picture again, here it is sun and here it is Earth, which is the farthest from the sun, and it is rotating like this. And when Earth is present in this region, this is called as what? Perihelion, and this is aphelion. So this distance is farthest. How much? This is 152 million kilometers. And this one is around 147 million kilometers. So planet Earth moves slower when it is farther from the central gravitational body. So this is in the Earth is this position, aphelion position is the farthest from the sun. So as it is farthest from the sun in its elliptical orbit, so this causes the lowering of the speed. So in that case, if speed will be minimum, then when it is the closest in the perihelion region, so here the speed will be maximum. So this one it is asking for aphelion it will be minimum. Clear? This is the opposite question. Perihelion we discussed already. This will be Earth orbital speed will be what? Maximum in the perihelion time. Next, question number 23. Which of the following is true regarding Earth revolution? Earth revolves in a circular orbit. This is wrong. Speed of revolution is constant throughout the year. This is totally wrong. Perihelion occurs in January. This is correct. Which is date day? January 3rd. And aphelion occurs in December. This is also wrong. Aphelion occurs on which day? On July 4th. Next. Clear? Question number 24. The difference in heating of the hemispheres during revolution is minimized at what? Let's see. So if this is your equator, and sun is here. So on which days both day and nights are equal? We know that is on the equinox day. So March 21st and September 23, these two are equinox. This is vernal equinox, this is autumnal equinox. So on this particular day, the equator will get direct sunlight And on September 23 also, the equator will get direct sunlight. So since the Earth equator is receiving direct sunlight and neither pole is tilted towards or tilted away from the sun, this creates a more equal sunlight distribution across the globe. On these 2 days, these 2 days is what? Equinox. The difference on heating will be minimized because the heating on these 2 days are same only, na? Somewhere nearly same. So that is why the difference will be minimized. So the answer will be equinoxes. Next. Question number 25. The annual apparent movement of the sun in the sky as seen from Earth is caused by what? This is also discussed already. Because of the both axial tilt also is the reason and revolution is also the reason. The answer will be both A and B. Clear? So thank you for watching till the end. If you found this video really helpful, don't forget to like and share. And if you are new here, please subscribe to Exam Drill 360 for more such sessions covering all the GS subjects, history, geography, polity, current affairs, and much more. Let's continue this journey of smart preparation together. Thank you once again for your support. See you in the next video.